Hi guys, it's Christy. I'm back again today to do another reading. And today I am going to draw from my favorite card deck, Ask and It Is Given. And it's just a general reading. So I'm going to light our meditation candle to get started. I hope everyone's having a great day. And there we go. Okay, our candle is lit with the crystals in it. And I had a fantastic meditation earlier and thought that it would be fun to do just a general reading and see what kind of messaging the universe has for us today. And this is my favorite card deck so far. Okay, the universe is serious today. Well, not too serious, but it's definitely wanting to give us our message very quickly. So our message today is, and I will draw further cards to get more clarification as well. So the first card is, but whose truth is the true truth? But whose truth is the true truth? That's like Sally sells seashells by the seashore. See, I can't even say it. Okay, so the message is, with enough attention to anything, the essence of what you have been giving thought to will eventually become a physical manifestation. And then as others give attention to it, they help it expand. In time, this manifestation, whether wanted or not, is called truth. Deliberate creation is about deliberately choosing those experiences you make your truth. Okay, I love this because we can make our truths whatever we want them to be. If we're living by default, our truths are going to be what we give our attention to, what we are thinking and feeling about. So in the point that this card makes is that you can make your truth a deliberate creation. So you're not just living by default, you're creating by purposely thinking about the things that you want in a way that makes you feel good. And then over time, you start noticing things coming into your experience that make you feel good. So let's get a little more detail about this, a little more clarification. And it's an exciting way to start the reading, though. I love but whose truth is the true truth? And the idea that we make our truths by we can make them deliberately by what we think and how we feel. So let's see what else the universe has for us today. Thank you for being here for my video. I hope everyone is doing well. And this seems like a fun way to start the reading. I love fun. I love when things are happy and fun, because then you could build on that feeling by having more fun and having more feelings of happiness and fulfillment and just enjoying life. I think that's something we miss out on sometimes. We get bogged down in our day-to-day truths, and we could, learn how to step away from that and create on our deliberate path, create our lives to have more fun in them. That's what I'm always trying to do, is find ways to make life more enjoyable. And one of the ways that I can do that is by practicing deliberate creation. And that is, for me, writing down a list of things that I appreciate, writing lists of positive aspects about the people around me, about myself. And this gives insight into what your desires are, and then you could start feeling really good about them when you're, journaling and writing down positive aspects of the people around you. And then you start to build these good feeling thoughts, and your life becomes more enjoyable. Okay, well, and here we go. The universe says, first, I reach for joy, and all else follows. That's literally what I just spent however much time I spent talking about. So thank you, universe. That's amazing. Once you consciously identify your current state of emotion it becomes easier for you to understand whether you are choosing thoughts that move you closer to your desired destination or farther from your desired destination. If you will make the improved feeling or emotion your real destination, then anything and everything that you want will quickly follow. I love this because it's exactly what I was just talking about before I looked at the card. And also, it's letting us know that the feeling of joy and the feeling of happiness, the good feelings, are the real goal. Because everything that we want in life, we want it because we think that having it is going to make us happier and more fulfilled. So if we could reach for happiness and joy and fun as the actual goal, everything else will fall into place. And I think that's what the universe is trying to tell us here, is to create our truths by making happiness our goal. And that is a concept that I think we forget about a lot of times. We forget that life is supposed to be fun. I actually had three cards popped out just now. So the first one was, the first I reach for joy and all else follows. And then this one says, I am attracting its vibrational essence. So you can allow it or not, but the basis of your world is well-being. The law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn. And so the essence of whatever you give your attention to is unfolding in your experience. Therefore, there is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. This is law. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm attracting its vibrational essence. So imagine what you're attracting if you're focusing on reaching for joy. If your goal is feeling happiness and joy, imagine what you are attracting into your life. I am attracting its vibrational essence. So if you're feeling love, joy, happiness, abundance, guess what you're going to start realizing in your actual physical experience? Things that make you feel love, things that make you feel joy, things that make you feel fun, that make you feel abundant. So this is a powerful message from the universe about creating your reality, your truth, deliberately by reaching for feeling good as the goal. And then other things that match that vibration are going to be realized by you. Okay, so let's see. And the final message here is, I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. This message is so clear. As usual, if you are not selfish enough to deliberately align with the energy of your source, you have nothing to give anyway. Some worry that if they take too much of the pie, others will be left with nothing, while in reality, the pie expands in proportion to the vibrational requests of all of you. Oh, I love this, because some people do feel like, oh, if I'm too greedy and I take too much or have too much, then other people can't have their share. And that is not how this universe works. It's an ever-expanding universe. It never stops expanding, and what helps it to expand are all of us realizing what our desires are and how we can have those things. It helps everyone when you can be selfish enough to align with well-being. You being sick is not going to make someone else well. You being poor is not going to make someone else rich. So you being selfish enough to reach for a life that you create your truth by deliberately reaching for joy and happiness, you will attract into your life that abundance, that happiness, that joy, that fun. And then you have more to give. You help the universe expand. Each of us are very diverse individuals. We all have our own desires, our thoughts and our feelings, and everything that we experience only adds to the collective. It does not ever take away or diminish anyone else. So I think this message is fantastic, and I want everyone to make happiness your goal. I want you to be selfish enough to want to feel well-being surround you. And in doing that, we are of more help to one another and the universe at large. So I think this is such a positive, happy message, and I hope you go out there and find some joy for yourself and some abundance. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers.